Oh, hey, Lily. Morning. 1, 2, 1, 2. I forgot to take a look and see if I actually have this turned on. I do. Yeah, how's everything? Hope you're having a good day. That is good. Would have been online a bit earlier, but I had to re-sign in to restream to get it all connected. Speaking of restream, I forgot to do the YouTube side of it, which requires me to do the whole, yes, it's not for kids, no, it's this, here are the tags. But thanks to OBS, I could keep Alt-tabbed and, yes, I'm on YouTube. There's no many real clips. And I'm just going to do this, just so that way you can see. Huh. Oh, no, the server error is probably the, not for kids stuff. I am trying to gather together a bunch of materials, primarily all photos of, not all photos, but a lot of good photos of all Star Citizen ships and such. And my first big thing I want to try to do is like a bricky style a video where I basically sit in front of the camera and go, "Hey, here's what." Oh, thank you for the subscription. Uh, here's my thoughts on. The main video I want to try doing is first one is a ship tier list video as like a solo player, because that's what most people will be watching. It's like, hey, this is what a solo player should have or want or need. Like, as much as they'll pay me to, I will be putting my Javelin on like a much lower on the list. Just because it's Javelin. You can't solo pilot it. You can try, but it will be horrific. Oh yeah, I forgot about all this. Did a salvage run, collected all the guns. Kind of forgot where to sell them. Oh well, that's a problem for future me. Red buildings mean sell. Come on, let all these vultures. Been abandoned for a while, and I could safely just come in here and sell. No loot boxes I could see. If I had a good trading vessel with me, I'd be more tempted to do the fresh food one. UEX Corp. Carbon, silk, carbon, silk. Carbon. Ooh, poor return on investment. Yeah. I want to say they should be. I will go double check. Because it says I am streaming on there. I was able to edit my thing, and so far it should be alright. Left control room. Okay, no, I see you there. Just for some reason it's not testing. Oh, and hey, Tsunami. 1 second. Do. I'm just looking at the little feedback on the thing up top. This, I can't believe I failed to spell test. Okay, restream is bugging out for me a tiny bit because I can stream onto YouTube, but I can't see the chat. But I'll keep my YouTube on here. I'm going to reduce the window size. No, keep the UEX Corp stuff its own separate window. Shrink this one down. Expand that out. Yes, you can still watch there because I just saw your text go live. I am just going to be covering up more of my secondary monitor with the basically the cutout. So I can see my chat. I just can't see it in chat in the restream of theme. So after stream or tonight or something like that, I'll edit around with it and to try to get that going once more. Yeah, and to answer your question, Tsunami, doing all right. Just woke up, weirdly more awake than usual, which I find weird. Maybe a slight cough, but if it gets bad enough, I got my puffer. Actually, should probably just do that. When in doubt, to just take the puffer. But now I'm torn. Do I want to try to do more trading or more salvage? Uh, what's the best place I could sell weapons? Because it's all the CF, like 447 and the 337. Like I'm half tempted just to take them all out to there. Well, thank you for doing so. Probably need to adjust that a bit more to be in line with my other chat window, so that way I can easily glance and see changes in both. Yeah, no, let's head back to New Babbage. Allons-y. Okay. Lunge should be better now. Just as a sickness going around my area, so yeah, that's fun. Just long, slow flight back. Yeah, no, I know the Zeus MR for a lot of people is like gonna be their go-to ship. So I mean, you see that about a lot of ships around here, but sadly it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm also still waiting on information about uh, the Paladin, but I know that's not going to be my daily flyer. I have been eyeing a few things here and there. Like I've seen images online of a Squadron 42 look for the Idris and the oh, I better get there, Air. I just noticed my fuel level. Come on, baby. You can get there. Just push. Now to head to New Babbage, offload the guns, and head somewhere else. In fact, I may try to do a trading run on the. Oh, a trading run with the Idris, because I feel like that would be interesting to see. Probably not, but I did. I collected them in the vein of being a proper salvager. Like, hey, that's something of value. We can take it, and with the amount of guns I have as well. Oh, Idris down there. Yeah, it will be a bit to land in Idris. Well, anywhere, as you said. But I'm planning on doing My main goal is to try to see if it can be done, but going between several stations to fly, land, fly, dock, store, and sell as much as I can from an Idris. Because the Idris is my first ship that I've had that has over 1,000 SU worth of space. And I want to see how fast it will be to make a profit of it. And right, while the main goal in this game is not to blow up every day. Now, see, I thought of that. Throwing this into an Idris, having it fly around from spot to spot, coming out, grabbing stuff, loading in cargo bays, and so forth. Great way to earn stuff. But there's an even more profitable idea for that. Mining. I'm planning on doing a mining event with my org, where I can park closer. Where we will be taking an Idris, we're going to fill it up with whatever it is the most amount of miner bags that we have. So if we have more people having a mole miner, we use moles. If grab the mole bag. Oh, I really could have parked closer. I'm going to park closer. But have it for like one end of the ship, one end of the Idris has the miners in it, the other end completely filled up with the bags. Whenever a miner is done being filled up, and doesn't matter what they're mining, it could be expensive stuff like Quantane. Actually, I wonder if Quantane would be stable in Idris. That's for sure something I need to experiment with. But basically, we go out of our way to see how profitable will be just to do like nothing but mining it over and over again. That I don't know. If I kept a bag full of Quantame in the back, would I blow up the moment? Will I blow up the moment I get on land? Or in space? Will one bag detonate the entire Idris, or will it take the entirety of the front storage area on the Idris P to be filled up before it goes boom? Just little questions like that I would like to get answered as well. And whether or not these can be sold, I know at the very least for me, they could be good for replacements for ballistic weapons. Because until they add in the new ballistic gun mode, yeah. UEMC. If it's what I'm thinking of, yes, it'll be the most profitable thing I could throw into an Idris to sell. I should probably lower it. Because in my mind, I'm thinking of I'm still tired, so some things are a bit fuzzy for me. I'm just picturing it as uh, wow, blanking. But yeah, that's what just back to the initial idea. That is what I want to do, is load up the edges with just nothing but mine bags, slowly rotate them out, fill up as many moles, prospectors, golems, whatever it is, to the point that it's all like satiated and satisfied and such, and then just go out of our way. Just try to sell it all. Main plan is for me to flip the bill to handle the whole, not fiasco, like all the processing fees and such. Because if I get all that done, then I should be good to go. And as much as I like wearing this armor because it's fun and different, I need a backpack. Uh, yeah, I'll take the medium armor. I don't need a heavy backpack. Yeah, that matches more. 4,000. No, same amount. Welcome back. Just swapping armors around because I like to be able to take off my helmet. Because as you can see, I am in desperate need for sustenance. Oh no, not that org. No, uh, I'm not with them or anything like that. No, I'm the leader of the Arvid Protectorate Navy. TAPN is our tag. Okay, just what the? No, what I'm mainly wondering is where it went. Because I hit Alt H. Now it's on my hands or my inventory. So just suspend it at the moment, and the moment I'm done eating and drinking, I'll get it back. Because like any sane person here, I have trust issues with this game. Oh, stuck in my hand. Actually, no, these ones are better. Okay, so yeah, it's one of those one. It's part of the. It's supposed to be visible on my hip, but it's not added in yet. Okay, good to know. Water satiated. Time to eat junk food. Okay, now I see the new prompt. The re-equipped helmet. And yeah, my group the was one of the biggest ones for a while, like top 90. But I recently decided to go through a purge just to get rid of everyone who is no longer with us or not active, because I pinged everyone so many times at the start, at the after. Left alt. I pinged everyone so many times saying like, "Hey, yeah, I believe so. I just never done it myself because, like I said, trust issues." Guys told like, "Hey, do this," and actually, if I'm taking an Idris, I don't need any of that. I'll be like, "Hey, go here and take this, and you'll be good." And it's like, I lost everything. Like the amount of times, oh, my character got stuck in a funny position, ha ha ha. I'll just have someone like come by behind me and melee me, because once in a while it's like, oh, that's the like best fix, the go-to fix to get yourself going again. And I'm going to be fine to the Terra Gateway. You know, we used to be larger, but I did the massive purge. I am retrieving this. Oh, no, we're always recruiting. We're trying to get back to our scale once again, to the point where we can Oh, my heart. Yeah, I'll give you a link to our RSI page because our Discord's on it as well, and you can take a look at us. Because we used to be up at 340 or so. I could take a look at the Wayback Machine to see post there. Oh, not 3. And post here. Just in case anyone goes like, ooh, I'd like to join. Yeah, we do have a bit of an onboarding process. You do have to, once you apply, we slap a tag on it. You also got to verify your account, so when you go onto the Discord, you just got to head up to the verify channel and click the verify thing. It's just to help prevent bots and alt accounts. From there, you will, after you apply, your name will be put onto a list, and basically the main requirement of it is just play with us. Because after some time, after we go like, yes, we approve of you and such, we'll hit accept on it and bring you in. We have introduced time requirements. Not like you have to be on every day to play with us. Like, no. It's like be on once a month at least. And then for actually... Oh, I need to reset that. There we go. Now I can actually see YouTube chat again. But it's the... It's mainly just a security theme. Because if you are always playing with us, you're not just like staying there being dead weight. We actually have like a proper business how many people we have active. No, I want that way actually. So we can actually say, hey, we are this strong, and we can actually easily get you this many people. Not, hey, we're, I think the highest was like 340. It's like, hey, we are 340 strong. We're ready to do anything. Then, only one slot. Thought it would be 2. Be like, hey, we have like 340 people. So for this event, we'll try to get as many as we can, but we're hoping for the like 340. But then after everything's all said and done, and we tell everyone like, hey, come on by, join us, do an event in like a month's time, swing on by, and just keep paging everyone over and over again, saying, hey, event coming, event coming, event coming. And then on the day of the event, find out you only have about maybe 5 to 10 people. So yeah. Generally hang out in Discord and chat. So like if we are doing a mining event, you're welcome to join up as a miner, as a cargo hauler, or whatever. If we're doing a oh, this is slow. Combat event, and you don't want to actually fly a like fighter and such, grab a turret. We'll be happy to take you. Because the main point we have for everyone is that we want you for your well, you, not your ships. Because ships could come and go. We could easily once 1.0 comes. Oh, there we go. No, I'm not gonna question the bug. I'm fine at faster speeds. Terra Gateway. I explicitly said found a route, not route, train path that I want to do. With the soul, I'll just buy straight up for right now. With the sole point of let me auto load. And I found that would probably be really good and profitable, hopefully. Yeah, it's great for everyone to be able to do a bit of everything. Doo-doo. 1 second, you'll get sound again in a moment. Probationary member. Create a new post. Create all the options. And there. You have been added to the list, so now we just got to do a few playing sessions here and there. And be good to go. Though generally not on the stream. Like, whenever I stream stuff, it's not like try to do the whole promoting the. I'm promoting Arvid, but people-wise, they tend not to like being streamed. Like right now, I'm in the Discord VC right now in the members-only area with it being labeled like I am streaming, but there's no Discord audio. But still, some people are a bit uneasy, just because there's always a chance of gankers and such. But it is a pleasure to have you with us. Like I'll be on tomorrow morning for a bit, and of course, yeah. before I land. Uh, May do size 16 cargo hold stuff. Yeah, for the sake of speed, I'll do size 16s first. 16 SCU crates first. Onboarding process, just talk in the chat a bit, saying like, hey, thank you for having me, yada yada yada. Introduce yourself and go from there. Because before we used to have like a big questionnaire theme, was like, yeah, answer all these things here, do this, do that, and we'll see whether or not to accept you. Took a look at your application. Well, the Rickroll was much appreciated because that's always nice. We do actually ask for, like, I know you're in Europe because you selected Europe and such, but we do ask you to actually put down your age because we are an 18 plus server. Because we've had, sure, we had like actual mature kids who actually know what they're doing and uh, smart and are actually communicative and such. But we've also had ones where it's like, hey, I'm going to mess around with the server for a bit and go, oh, I didn't know about that. Okay, good, 23. So yeah, you're in. Well, not in. I mean, you're applying and such, but you're at the threshold. You're good. I'm still kind of in awe that I'm actually flying this. So yeah, feel free to chat. Anyone? Yeah, and you don't have to list your ships. Like I said, we're always about the people, not the ships. You could when we actually reintroduce ranks, when we get back to 50 active people, so 50 members. Oh, when do we play? Uh, we play a lot of the time. We do have a group going on right now playing Star Citizen. Looks like they're going around trying to use a freelancer max or something. And the reason why I'm not with them is because I stream, and as I said, a lot of them do not like the fact that they may be heard or characters seen and such. Despite being the leader of the group, I respect their decisions. But for like when we actually play, like I said, there's a group going on right now. We have a few of a group going on in the evenings as well. So it's probably like the afternoon for you too, since it's the UK time. Not UK time, Europe time. And I'm kind of cheating at this a bit. I am using my mouse and keyboard. Oh, now starting to see a large wreckage. But like every other Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I host a all-day Star Citizen event on the Discord for the sole purpose of, hey, we're all here. Let's have some fun. We could do an all-day event. Do you want to do mining? You could go ahead and do mining. Salvage? Go for it. It's what the group wants. Yeah, I host an all-day event where basically like starting at 8:30 for me up until around 8:30 in the morning to 9:10 at night. I'm just on there, just trying to play Star Citizen with others. If I'm not playing Star Citizen at the moment, I just alt and I not alt tab. I quit. I stay in the VC, quit the game for the moment, and just wait. But every other day, it's I work. Generally, I work evenings, so I either hop on earlier in the morning or play a bit into the night. Also, all depends if I'm going to be streaming the next day or not. Because I'm the main guy that goes out and about to try to recruit people. Speaking of which, when I get the auto loading of the Idris going, I am going to alt tab for a second. stored. Then when the auto loading is in progress, I am going to disappear 1 second because I also gotta quickly post my ads out there. Because I'm the only one still trying to do so. It hurts at times, being the only one trying to grow the group again. Because while the others are all up and for getting us all functional again and larger once more, I'm really the only one that goes out of my way to get the word out. It was medical supplies, right? Yep, medical supplies to hurl on one. Huh. Also just noticed that can't go any smaller. Interesting. Right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna hit up the bathroom and then I'll also post the ads around. I am back. Another 5 minutes for the up. Actually, create a new one. Copy paste the ad. Members. Ouch. Need that one. And the rest for regular screenshots. So here. One of those, because that's always nice to see. And that. Close out that before it goes buggy. Huzzah. Ad posted on Spectrum. And on Spectrum chat, so I got another hour to go. That one then. Then we'll go to Reddit. That, do that. Add flare. PMC. And there. All ads posted up, so hopefully more eyes come our way. I remember back in the day, whenever you summoned anything that had required the docking port, the server just died for a moment. But it's for little steps. Star Citizen's just slowly growing more and more. I I can't wait for is ship-to-ship docking. Because remember that was on the roadmap for a bit, but they kind of went, whoops, We can't do that. There's an issue here. And, yeah, no, other way. Yes. And I want to be able to dock ships to here more, to bigger ships. Like, I own a Kraken and a Javelin. The Kraken, I could land anywhere, of course, but I have the two docking collars on the ends of the very front. But the Javelin, I can't go planet side. I do have a hanger on the inside, but it'll only support, I think, up to like MSR type size ships. So if I want to be able to dock with other stuff, it has to have ship docking. It has to let me be free. That fully checked. Yeah, because when we're in quantum, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hurl L1. Oh, obstructed. Oh, uh, I'm jump there for a moment, then stop. Because as we know, okay, back to the subject of the docking collar stuff. As we know, on the front, we got the side one there, and the side one there, which makes the perfect sense for docking with larger ships, like the other Krakens and such. Even the Idris, Javelin, Bengal, and so forth. But back here, do, 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 do. We have this docking collar. Is it supposed to be an escape pod? Is it an actual proper docking collar? So what can dock to it? What I'm hoping for is like I'm able to dock a hammerhead to the back of it. That would go, whoop, what's that? Something's happening on board. Not stuff on board. We're flying around the hammerhead, la da da. What's that? We need to investigate the ship. Well, let's go. And we just slowly fly and such. Yeah, one day we'll get them. And actually, I have an idea for the NPCs. Yeah, I'm doing well. Glad to have you with us, Kai. A lot more awake than usual, which is great for me. Actually, great for you a lot, because I can actually talk and not go, uh, oh, grumble, grumble, mm, grumble, grumble. You know, overall not bad. Just trying to do some trading runs in this modest trading vessel. Actually, I never did see where it is, so it's going to be a bit of a later one. But I want to see where the all the 8 SU crates have gone. Like it could be in the bottom, not bottom section, the Hainer section, because that whole area space is a cargo hold. You see, cargo. If not there, then most likely it's all at the very front. Yeah, apart from that whole shtick. Yeah, not there either. Good thing the ships in this game don't automatically just keep driving forward without a driver on board. So that's to be here. It is not here. Why would it be up there? I'm getting modestly concerned now. Because it's not in here. Uh, like there. Wait, no, now I'm just remembering this one, the cargo elevators. There, center area. No, that's mess hall. There we are. One, two, three. That doesn't matter the amount. Okay, so when auto loading, they always start up on the top deck here. That's good to know. So if we are seizing a pirate Idris or something like that, actually no, most like that, pirate Idris or wannabe conquer Idris. Oh yeah, forgot the Idris here will only stay in quantum as long as there's a pilot in the seat. Yeah, I forgot the front area. Yeah, yeah. No, makes sense. You have to do math. Like you have to show some literacy, like most jobs and such. Because while yes, it is discouraging there, it is what it is. It has to ensure that you know what you're doing, so you don't accidentally cost someone. Like I know how to add up. Like, hey, I need if it's this much for to do this order and this much to do this order, then I have to get to this much to do this. To be like profitable and make money and such. Oh, there's the docking colors on the bottom. But I forgot that the front area up there on the Idris M and K, I believe, and probably T now, is like a missile torpedo room. And the Idris P is just turrets and PDCs. Oh! 4.2 is now being considered for Wave 2. Oh, up there. Oh, it's asking for my starboard side. Okay. So it's probably whatever side's closest to the one that you request docking for would get the approval. What's the auto duck button? See, I was there. Oh yeah, the just remember the idea that I had. With the idea that NPC crew members are going to be a thing, and with how NPC crew members, and how I'm certain people are just going to like mass buy like game packages or just keep hiring them to try to fill up crew slots. I feel like they Star Citizen has a good, possibly a good way to ensure that if you have crew members, you have to basically help train them up yourself. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say day one when you get your game package, you get the not game package when the game launches with NPC crew, and the game packages that they said, or at least I heard, say that you can. Uh, Not to say can. When sorry, I'm trying to think of it and both something else at the same time. Yay. Uh, Come on, brain, work. It was the exact same system that they have for X4. The game package that you get at the start, or the NPC you get at the start, or the cheapest ones you could hire and buy and such, is going to be like, let's just do a star rating system, just like X4. The cheapest one you get or buy and such will be like at 0 stars or something like that. For a lot of people, not worth the time. Like, oh, it's not going to be like an ace pile already. Oh, why is that? Boost the IG. Oh, it's going to be horrible at turrets. Why should I even bother? But the NPCs, like I say, can be trained up. Like, as long as you use them, the longer you have them doing stuff, even if it's like horrible, they'll still work. Now, to expand upon it, let's say there's like piloting, uh, combat. Okay, like piloting, combat, mining, and mining, farming. Let's just say manufacturing. Piloting makes sense. Like, but that's the you most of the time with the AIs, they'll just be like the jousters. Like they will just uh I feel actually no, that could be under industry. So we'll combine like industry and base building and so forth with that. Actually, no, transport. We'll call that one transport because they'll be the ones like determining whether or not how fast something moves or gets unloaded and such from your ships. Like there are modifiers for these things. If with piloting, that's leveled up easily by just having them fly around. and it'll be tied into combat a bit as well. Like if they're just flying back and forth, they'll just get a passive XP for it, where it slowly enhances them until eventually where it's like at tier five, tier five, like the best rank there could be for piloting. It's basically indistinguishable as close as possible to actual players. Just because you know full well all the bots here are being trained up by player pilots, so having a system where it's like if we're just fighting Ninetales, the Ninetales pilots will range from like 1 star to one tier 1 to tier 3. Aces could be 4 through 5, and 3 could be like the bosses. But it doesn't matter the ship. The actually, it could be also a ship where it's like if they're just on flying a capital ship, then they know what the capital ship's needs are. So probably subcategories, but that's for later. Combat, it's the FPS combat side of things. Whether or not I've got equipment on a multi-tool on this one. Whether or not there'd be like bobbing and weaving, trying to get out of the way, dodging stuff, hiding behind corners. So if it's like tier 1, it's like hide. Tier 0, hide. Bane, 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 bane. That's it. No risk assessment or anything like that. But if it's like a tier 5, it'll be bane, 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 waits to hear for you to reload. Bane, bane, and just keeps on going. Like, it's actually smart. It actually knows what to do. It'll use ordinances. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm going to take one of my fallen comrades' guns and load that up. Mining, tied into fighting, can be tied into fight as well if you equip them with if you assign them to like a mining ship. If not, it's just like hand mining. You just have them stand around in base. They will go after basically everything. Like they'll scan the area, go around the area, sweep around, and ooh, that's nice. Go around, scan the area, sweep it, and just collect everything. So you'll get a lot of inert, you get a lot of the blessed resources. But say at tier 2, you can say, hey, start focusing more on these resources. So focus more on that's an idea I like. Just because, yes, a player is going to be a the player, like it's going to be their skills all the time. But NPC is basically a penalization. So what if, for your NPC characters, there's still a regen issue. There's still a problem with rebirthing them. So instead of having it where, oh, my NPC died and I lost everything, it goes down by a tier. So if it was a tier 5 across the board and they get gunned down, they become tier 4 across the board. Get gunned down again, tier 3, tier 2. But I won't say for the sake of players, because of how annoying the tier 0s would be, the lowest they could go is tier 1. And then from there, we just gotta retrain them back up the normal way. But like, but back to the mining one. But like a tier 5 for the mining, not only can you say, hey, go after these explicit resources, you can basically tell them, go after the higher quality ones instead. So, I've already talked to my Arvid about this, about how we are planning on doing the manufacturing. If it's something truly, truly special that we want to be like the best around, we'll save it. And we want to keep for ourselves. So say if we're building if we decide, let's go to let's head to Pyro. Let's go to deep space. Let's make a combat station. Let's design all combat forward operation space station where all the miners of our area can go out there, mine in the middle of this area. Preferably we'll build it, if we can, build it in the middle of an asteroid field, just that way it's easier access to the materials. And, basically be able to fight off against, like, pirates who accidentally discover it and yada yada. But we'll, like, save up the resources to, like, make the best version possible. Or better yet, when we get our hands on the Bengal blueprint, save up all the highest tiers, highest proof versions of it, and just pump it into the Bengal to make it the strongest version possible, to give it the strongest components that we could manufacture, stuff like that. But have, like, the cheaper stuff we find, we don't just toss it. We get creative with it. Like, for example, if we want tier... I can't remember the tiers of the material, so let's say the 3. If it's tier 3, we keep for the, like, construction of capital ships, guns, and such, just because they'll be harder, there'll be more use, they'll be last longer, they'll be more prominent to keep them. Tier 2, it will be more stuff that we use for common stuff, like more widely used guns and stuff like that. Like our special forces, once we get that amount again, they can say, hey, I want this gun manufactured with these materials so I could get a better hip fire aim and sightler additional, like, attachment magazine or something like that. Which both say sure, because it's for us, our people. But we'll also use that one as the main one that will, like, start selling out the stuff as well. Like, hey, while you won't get the top of the line Arvid guns, because that's all for our special forces or armed forces in general, we still manufacture a decent quality guns for below market value, so that way you get a better deal. But then we'll use, like, the tier 1 ores and such. Oh, no. Einhainers. We use the tier 1 ores to create bullets and ammunition and such. The cheap stuff that we know full well will be used up all the time. Because unless they explicitly say, hey, a bullet made from tier 3 materials can do this, why waste the top quality resources on something that's going to be used in a second and still does the exact same damage, just like the tier, like, if the just which is the most widely one used, if the P4 was said, hey, the the tier 3 material used in the P4 could give it a bit of an effect, like, you negatively charge the bullet with this combination of materials and such. So now it does extra damage to shielded objects, which to that, you kind of lean to, like, okay, maybe it'll be worth it. But if it's like, this bullet will just strike a bit harder, and you look at the stats, and it's like, instead of spending, like, instead of doing, like, 100 points of damage, the tier 3 does 50 points. But 100 points of damage is the threshold where, like, most people die. Why bother? On another one, oh yeah, but basically at top tiers and such, they could do stuff that more or less is indistinguishable between players. Like with box stacking, if they can't program them to do the actual, like, box stacking, where it's like they go in and they if they don't sorry, manually stack the boxes themselves, I'm fine with that. have it where instead they automatically function as the box timers. So say I land the Kraken or an Idris down planet side and say, hey, I want to load up all the cargo here with my 5 NPC crew members on board that I have set just to do box duty and such. It'll be tell me like, hey, to fill up this entire ship, it'll be 10 minutes. It'll be like 10 minutes to unload it, load or unload from here. Here, have it where, sorry, I'm kind of blanking now. Load, unload here. And just seen. Hurla 1 has no form of trade, other than like, I'm buying. Uh, how was my mind putting it? So, they give a tier system and make it so it's not like instantly leveling up stuff. It's like, hey, I've had my NPC crew members work in this area for the last week, and they're already tier 5. Like, no, make it where, like this game, death has a purpose, death has a value, consequences and such. So, if you were to be playing actually, no, you don't have to play, but at least once a week, be on, just to check it out. But, let's say I'll take let's say 2 days, 3 days, to get an NPC crew member from tier 0 to tier 1. Then about a week from 1 to 2. 2 weeks from 2 to 3. 3 weeks from 3 to 4. And then the full month after the 3 weeks to get to tier 5. So in grand total, actually now I need to kind of think of it, because oh, it's not letting me have one. Got days, minutes, weeks. Date calculator? No. No. Let's see. 1 month. Month, 3 weeks. 2 months, 1 week. Let's just say 3 months. Around in total, it'll take 3 months to fully raise up your NPC to be top of the line. Now, I know for a good chunk of it, that seems like a bad deal. Like 3 months to raise up an NPC in this game where death is a constant occurrence. Well, like I said, it all depends on what you do, where you go. A farmer can have an NPC that just sits around and works their fields with them, and they could be like tier 5 for the next 10, 20 years. Because they're in like enough of an isolated place. They're not part of any orgs. They just absolutely love the farming mechanics and they find it relaxing. And they have like a friend who is a trader come by from time to time to come down, grab all the foodstuffs he made, and then they take off and fly away. Then you have like the combat player who's going to be part of an org that would well change things around. Plus, there are going to be more less hard deaths, more I got soft death again, or I'm down, I'm out of combat for now. Good luck, everyone. I hope I'm going to like drift away enough from the battle that I don't get shot. But it's going to people like be like that. So in the end, it really doesn't matter. It all depends on like what happens. Like, does your NPC get rescued more? Do you just self-destruct every time that you have issues? Your NPC will never grow because you don't let it try. You don't try to grow. Heck, if we could actually tell an NPC pilots to like, hey, patrol the area, and to tell them to patrol the area, you can expand. It expands into like the construction map, or it zooms out more, and then you can zoom in and out or change diameter of the sphere of where they're supposed to be patrolling. So if you want to keep your base more or less concealed, but want to have a patrol around it, you could zoom in around just your small homestead and say, "Hey, patrol on foot," and so they just march around on foot to patrol the area. Hey, I want you to patrol the entire area I'm in. So you zoom out and say, patrol these 10 square kilometers, either by foot, by ground vehicle, or by air. And let them do that. And maybe have it where the more of your buildings you have, the further you could say, hey, whew, I lost an engine there. I don't want to see what the repair bill on this is like. Actually, I'm more worried about the fuel bill. Yes, I have. I've been to Pyro several times. Absolutely lovely place. Oh, that is my porch, but there's a whole sea in my area. Yeah, I've been to Pyro several times. Like I said, absolutely lovely place. I wouldn't go there to try to do train missions, because no, I've been there once for a train mission. Yeah, train mission, and that was spooky for me. Just because I was in a small canyon area, and when I was looking up, oh yeah, but it's the risks involved with there that is my biggest concern. Because I'm gonna reshare the site, reshare the website I use for me to like track tradings and such, and the most profitable stuff. Yeah, that's the website I use. The most profitable mining trades and so forth I've seen is in Pyro. But that's the big fear right there, is that with a lot of those areas out there, it's not a simple land, dock, store the ship, auto load, call it, and you're good to go. You have to manually load it yourself. And if you're solo collecting, I walked past it, didn't I? I went the wrong way. I'm still waking up. If you're solo trading and mining and such out there, it's scary. It's nerve-wracking. Like anytime you hear a pip go off on your ship, you kind of freeze from them. Like, is someone here? Do I have to quickly get out of here now? But at the same time, the money. That's the main. That's what the main thing I keep telling my members who are more uneasy or reluctant to try to go to Pyro, is that if you want true money, you gotta go there. But at the same time, it's definitely more of an operation. Like, I know I'm going to be heading there to do the contested zones, mainly so I can grab hold of the a special ship cannon that you could only grab there, the M41. What was it called? NN13. Because I would very much like to be able to have my own mech. Actually, I'm taking a look at the theme. And see, that's where it'll get you. You think, oh, I'm fine. Yes, I'm nervous, but nothing's happening, so I'm going to relax a bit more. But then as you're flying around, and get too relaxed or too comfortable, that's when it'll get you. And then one is a size 1 cannon. What? Okay, front of the vulture. Oh, I forgot to store it. Should not have done that. Actually, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to see. Uh, to my knowledge, they would not. Because generally with the peen, it's that effect that scans around and such. So if they notice that they had that blue shimmer go over them, then of course they will know, oh, I got pinged. Time to flip around. But if it's all hush, no, all hush hush, and there's no warnings like that, you should be good. And I'm just gonna quickly Google it up just to look, just to confirm. Star Citizen. Again, I just searched up online. According to it, there is no visual audio distinction when you're being scanned. So the actual like active ping, like when you're trying to go mount mining and you zap it and lights the whole area up, no one but you will see it. No, I mean everyone else could. Some people else could see it. It's depending like how close and such. But if you see a ship, you get close enough to actually do an active scan on it, then they cannot see you. You know, I'm going to leave the Idris here for now. Because honestly, I'm burning fuel with it just to do those smaller loads, and I just saw how many SEU worth it's actually worth. I'm just going to pull out the raft. Yeah, I just swapped out the raft to on the train route theme. It's not the most profitable, but it's a decent amount. The most profitable one is buying medical supplies from Gaslight, and then flying to Hurl L1, and that would be 152,000 as they're on my return on investment. While doing it with the 1 minute, and while doing it with the raft, it'll be a 28% return on investment. While although I just saw it, Cruel L4 to Hurl L1 for construction materials, 121,000. Although that's technically a higher price point than the other. It says I've got myself a scanner, and I am too lazy to actually go out and head up to the industrial floor to buy one. I just keep buying them, and I keep forgetting them. I'm limiting myself to just using the autoloader. There, now I just gotta wait 5 minutes. Uh, I'm looking at the cargo grid reference guide. It is quite nice. Although I believe it's a bit out of date now. Especially with the raft. Oh, ratjack.net. It is another org's one, so I mean, I made it public. It's not like locked away so no one can have it. It's yeah, no, here it is. If you're interested in joining up with us and such, then honestly, good on them. We tried to get a website going. It sputtered out and failed, and yeah. Also a bit sad that a bit down knowing has noticed I'm on the VC here, but oh well, it is what it is. They know I'm trying to recruit. They know I'm trying to get people up. It's up to them to make people go ooh ah. Oh, that's interesting. Uh, the site I'm on, which I will share just because, in case anyone's interested in good sportsmanship. The Carrack could hold in each of its big cargo bays 8 16 SCU crates, but it has to go down to 2 8s and a and four things. Hammerhead can do 40 with 2 16s and 4 2s. The Reclaimer. That was not fun to load. Titan can do 2 4s. Wow. The Zeus CL is pretty good. I'm tempted to grab one myself now. Because I heard it's a good daily flyer. That's the docking collar. Better have actually spawned in the ship. Hooray! It starts at the back here and slowly goes forward. About 3. So yeah, one more row and a bunch of those, I believe. And back to row L1. Oh. With replacement if I remember correctly, I could rent a Pioneer. And so until I can regain the funds to Once again, OBS saves my hide because I was browsing online just to see. I was online checking out the cargo grid stuff. Well, not just cargo grids, but you know what I mean. Hey, easy. Yeah, I switched to it right now because using the Idris as a training ship was a bit overkill with how much I could actually buy and such. Because right now I'm doing all medical supply runs from Terra to Hurl L1. Because that's like the best one for auto-loading ships. Or at least auto-loading when I was using the Idris. And yeah. A decent amount. We shall see. It's not too much. I think it's like a percent per 1,000 credits or something like that. We'll see. Because I know right now with the uh, sorry, Gassy and tired and looking around doing other stuff. UEX. Yeah, with UEX, I am no UEX. I'm getting 121,000 credits if I was doing full transport loads with the raft right now. I am not, so right now it's going to be a much lower amount. But we shall see what the full fee is in a moment. Okay, Galleria. I need to start making like iced capped cold brew coffee or something like that. Something to help me wake up more. Oh, there, back row. From the raft. I only have the Idris because I own the Javelin. It's the Idris is the loaner ship for the Javelin right now. Which I'm also in the ballpark of asking like why isn't why isn't the he why isn't the Idris also a loner for the Kraken? But it is what it is. Yeah, Max. Yeah, a fair bit. Oh yeah, no, the javelins. Jav. The javelin is like the next big capital ship to not next big one. The next one's the Kraken. But the javelin is like the end game ship to come out. Which since they okay, I'm just doing a bit right now. Since CIG is a dirty rotten rat and lying to us, telling us that oh we're only going to be releasing the Idris when Squadron 42 comes out. Yet no Squadron 42. We got the Idris, but no game. Granted, I know it's actually going to be next year, and they are trying to translate it now to consoles, so that's it. I was trying to thought. Oh yeah, 3 minutes. Oh yeah, cargo loading fee is 2,600 for me. But I mean, I'm getting a profit of over 27,000, so really it's worth it. Especially with the more complicated ships. For example, and actually, give me a moment, I'm going to try something. Going to open up that browser. Copy, paste. F11, just to be safe as well. We're going to step away from the exciting Star Citizen gameplay of waiting. No, oh no, that's captured. That's something else I wanted. Remove that one. Turn you off for a second. Oh no, that's audio, not that. So go back. We'll start Citizen up for that one. There we go. Okay, I think I have something how to do that. But as we can see all here now, go through this. In my opinion, the auto-loading one, and yes, I'm going to go on a whole spiel about cargo and such. Deal with it. The auto-loading one is probably the best one option for a lot more complicated stuff. Like you see with the Cutlass Blue and Red, that's off to the sides more. Actually, that's all at the front, so that's not a good one. I mean, the Caterpillar, we already know that one's weird, but generally it's alright. Because that's the front end, that's the rear end, the hanger and such should be over here, so it all goes along like that. Huzzah. But, let's see. Yeah, the Carrack, yes, the side door is open now, huzzah, And as who said they did trade runs with it? I believe it was you, Tsunami. As you know, they go open up to the sides, and that's great. Huzzah! Valkyrie, simple stack up one. Yeah, like you got the little center here, you got the two spots there. As you see here, it does hold it holds everything well. So you can either load it all up at once, or actually go through for this method where it's like load up 24, 16, 6 8s, and then 12 twos. But Anvil, as you see everything here, for the most part, is easy to load, except for the F7C, because if the F7C had it where the cargo could either move up or move down, like to the ground, great, perfect. I absolutely love it. That's a great way. But if I remember correctly, because I have an F7A and I got rid of my C to do that, the cargo can only go up. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, with a partner, it's absolutely fun. And you get into little hijinks like dodge, not dodgeball, but dodge the containers and such. Hercules Starlifter, as you can see, a lot of good stuff. Wow, there's a huge difference between the M2 and the A2. And C2 is the winner. Nice. Well, it's been a while since I've been inside of an A2, so I can't remember what's there. But this one's easy to load up. Only issue is the side one in the corner in the secret hush hush hut. This one's fairly easy. Fortune on the sides. All the Hull C grids could be easy to load up with that. Oh yeah, the bomb bay at the back. That makes sense. But wait, then well, I think this one is to make way for the more of the additional guns, so that's why it's down a row. If so, it makes sense. Uh, yeah, the hull line, as we all can see here, easily loadable. Everything's all good to go. It's easily accessible. Oh, there's no issue, worry, or headaches. Oh, that's part of that. Yeah, everything just easily connects. Now, as you said, the 600i was horrible, but look at all this. The 100i, the 135, and the 400i, beautiful, easily. Everything can be done. Oh, and also these ones down here. The 600i and 600, both 600i's. You got the side cargo stuff, and then of course the additional stuff that has to go into separate rooms, which that there will get complicated. And then the 890 jump. The landing pad one, which easily goes up and down. Huzzah, great to load everything up. Perfect. But the rest of this is all throughout the interior of the ship. There's no way you're moving a size 16 crate through the middle of the hallways where it barely fits one person. So if you are going to trade with the 600i, you have to use the all load in order to maximize its usage of cargo space. RSI, fairly easy one, understandable. You got the huge platform in the center here with the center walkway. Zeus, little side parts just to make sure you can actually walk through it, but overall, nice. Anything else? Get Raft, 32s across the board. This one I haven't seen used often, but I know it's like underneath the arm parts. And that's adorable. 1 SCU for the Cyclone. Cyclone needs to get more love. Nomad 16 and several twos. But yeah. It. Turn you back on. Turn you off. Yeah, it. Oh no. Click you. Click that. Go here. Actually, close out that one now. But yeah. Oh, now everything's all weirdly spaced. There. But still, there are some ships that easily make sense for being used for trade and when trading with friends and having them load stuff up and such. Absolutely fun, joy for all and such. But, and that trading chart is my vindication moment for it. Is another reason why I despise Origin, because it is the most convoluted system. You'd think like, ooh, we want to keep the eyes off of the people's eyes away from the cargo hold area. So instead of making a nice tight space that they tuck at the back of the ship or on the very bottom and such, where it's out of the way of the viewing party that came on board or the envoy that you brought on from the trading company to take a look at it and such. Instead, it's like here's the bulk. The rest is going to be stretched out throughout the entire ship in random little spots. And good, they should. I hate as you can tell, I'm passionately have a very passionate hatred of the Origin. It's a garbage brand, but with the exception of the 400i and the 85X, those are the only Origin ships I like. Apart from that, I can only designate them as yeah, yeah. Definitely the smaller stuff is better, but when you start to go all fancy with it, it's bad. Like the 325A, that was the one where you could like go into the store and pick out like piece by piece. Like, I want this coffee maker. I want this type of bed styling. I want this and that. That I like. Okay, introducing more customization to your stuff. Yeah, in a way, they're all bad. I mean, you can say that to any ship. Like, everything in this game to someone else is bad for some reason, and it's their opinion whether or not they like it or not. Like, I have a passionate disdain for Origin, but I know full well Origin players have a passionate disdain to Drake. Drake, see, what would be nice is if they make it so that ships like the 100i and such aren't the only ones that can make their own fuel and so forth. Like, let's say down the road, we get CIG to put through the idea of basically making a emergency, not emergency kit, basically a flat tire kit. Say you're flying around an atmosphere in a Kraken, and you've been struggling for the last few days to sell anything because there's like competitors in the area that do it better or more trusted and yada yada because you're a newcomer and you're about to run out of fuel. So there's no way you could jump to another station because it is too far away. So your best bet. Why do I always add 3 R's? Yeah, either call a refueling ship or what I'm thinking of, a let's say it takes a space of maybe 1 or 2 SCU. It is a device that in order to use it, you have to drag it outside, and it has to be on an atmosphere planet. Biggest thing of all, it has to be atmosphere. You get outside, you set it down, you connect the connection port into the fuel tank on the ground level that you connect to, and you have to extend maybe like a solar panel or use up a fuel cell or something to power it. But it's basically like one of those tire pumps they could use up in the. You can keep in like the back of your car to. Yeah, keep in the back of your car that you have just in case you get like a flat. And so you bring it out there, use it. But to make it a key, it's like, oh, if everyone's going to do that, then why bother with like fuel services and such? Because, like I said, it only works on atmosphere. You have to set it down and lay it out. That too, I would love to be able to take fuel out of crashed or derelict ships. Like happened where after a massive war in the heavens, as the ground teams are going in and the space team is no longer needed, the salvage teams could go around picking apart all the stuff like, hey, here's all like their flight records, here's all their data ports for this and that, here's the power supplies and such. But we have like the Vulcan, the Reclaimer, or not Reclaimer, the Starfarer, or even just yourselves having to carefully plug it in, or even use that special tool again. Simply plug it into your port, just say flow this direction, and you can suck out all the fuel, both types of fuel from a ship until you're completely full again. So if by some miracle a F7, yeah, an F7 can take out a javelin in a one-on-one fight, like I said, by some miracle, like they got too cocky, like we don't even need to raise the shields up. They can't get through our armor, and yeah, but they somehow do win. The F7 could fly in, connect to it, refuel for like half a second, then just take off again because there's no way a javelin's refuel tank could go inside a fighter. Or even there, if they want to be truly petty, have the javelin, if they destroyed the F7, go in, bring the fire closer, drain it of all of its fuel, and just fly off. Making it so it cannot use the fuel to like turn the lights back on or keep life support running as it waits for someone to come by. Oh, Carrick. I don't see them enough. Now watch this, my landing platform, my landing base is going to be over there, not here. I was completely off. I kind of back onto the subject of the NPC crew members and such. I would kill to have an NPC as a pilot for my ship, not because I want to do anything and still like get the credit and such. No. So when I come, I could do like most of the flying around where we're actually doing like the mining or trading and so forth. But when it comes time to get to the ship or to the station, I tell them, hey, exactly, have it land for you, so that way you don't accidentally zoom past it. And you know what? If we could actually name our NPCs as well, I want to name mine Jesus. Why Jesus? Just so that way, if I'm like injured, like I decided to do a bunker mission, I'm bleeding out, and I have tier 2 or 1 arm damage. I could go to my NPC and tell him, Jesus, take the wheel. Is it dumb? Yes. But I'll give myself a little chuckle each time. Bonus points as well. With the NPC as my co-pilot, I could have them operate the remote turret as defense. Which, if you get enough scraps, or level up their NPC turret functionality and so forth. Yeah, I have no idea what they're going to do, but a leveling system for them, so that way you actually have to keep in mind on them and such. It will be quite nice. Come on. Do, 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 do. I just took so long to get there. So I'm looking at the mini map. Oh, for a not a whole C, but oh, for a whole C and how much is that going to cost me? Medical supplies, whole C. And for 10.5 million credits. Because that there will be the best trading option. 270. Yeah, the big goes that much. Oh. No, I'm gonna call it quits for now for the trade and such. I'm gonna hit up the bathroom once more, and then we'll do a bit of Arena Commander, just to get a bit of that action going for shooting and such. So one moment. I'm back. What do you mean wingman in Star Citizen? I hope you're still there. Wingman, wingman. Oh, the AI theme. It's definitely tempting. I'll save it for now. Uh, let's. I was not expecting to be able to pull out the Idris for this one. Actually, no. Nope. Yes, that. Change ship. Nope. Ship not loadout. Just need to prove to a friend slash orgmate Ron about his comments on the F7A. That basically was a bad ship. I don't know if I could with that Wingman AI. I'd honestly like to give it like Loxana Troy's voice or the voice from Star Trek, the computer voice from Star Trek. Oh, good. Because I remember before she passed away from, I believe, cancer. She basically gave place her full range of vocals to ensure that even though she's gone, she can still provide the voice of. Oh wow, it's a lot not for sale. Yeah, it's just 1 point. It's not worth it. Oh, that would be pretty fun. Just being able to yell out like Starscream, you blubbering idiot! I meant this, not that. Uh, Will you let me have rattlers? You will not. Oh, if it's also personality, then I am fairly tempted as well. Uh, if it's personality, if they do have it as an option, the R2D2. Just being able to have it beep, boop, and squawk and such if I'm being fired and on and such. And Asgard. Ooh, they definitely enhance the scanning. I love it. There you are. Oh, nearly forgot my music. Okay, weird circle one. Come on, Freebird. You haven't failed me yet for inspiring me to fight better. Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly high, free bird, yeah. It's always the wrecks that get me. I need to learn to pull away and not keep going everything at gun-ho speed. And I heard I got a message on Spectrum. Mm. Oh, yay! Bam, 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 bang gone wild. Bam, bam. Yep, sorry. I'm so sorry, my little Asgard. Oh, you're my primary target now. You could have survived a little bit longer if you didn't shoot at me. If you need the repair, go ahead and have the repair, buddy. Nope, small circle. Ah. Hmm. Yee! Just doing a quick arena commander. Just to supply the action side of this game. And just get a bit better at fighting myself. Whoa, big boy. Let's give you a double volley. Yeah, how was work today, by the way? Yeah, I'll take care of the Gladius. The guy in the Asgard needs some wins, just because. Because look at that score. And I only died because I accidentally rammed into a ship wreckage. I was far too close. Oh, fancy flying time. I am a fighter against an anti-fighter ship. I am scared. Not my most challenging fight, because the best one was when I was doing it in a Fury. Uh, let's give him a good 4-shot. Fly away, use cover. Ooh, come on. Oh, to be a missile boat. That's right, keep going down. Go into an energy beam. Have your pilot accidentally sneeze onto the self-destruct button, breaking its release mechanism. Compared to the hammerhead I just faced, this one's gonna be easy. Girl crazy for a sharp-dressed man. Missile for missile. Oh, it's not locking on for me. There we go. Nope, I want you. I want you so. Nope, can't see that. Can't see that. Not because it's safe for kids. It's absolutely safe for kids. It's a Beatles song. I have no idea why my gimbals were like that. Oh, he's after me. Don't I feel honored? If I had a Fury, I could probably sneak into the back of his. If I had a Fury, I could sneak into his back door. Survive. This is a survive map. Gotta get to the asteroid belts. And it's a perfect song that come on. It's "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses. 2 seconds, come on. Well, it's not the javelin I was hoping for, but I'd happy take 2 Idrises. Oh yeah, Bug Smasher. No, pick up the small fries first. I'm certain it'll buff out. Yeah, I'm not complaining when the game glitches out. Which means Bug Smash is all that's left. I nearly slammed into an Idris. Ooh, missiles. Oh, I can't feel my arm. I can't feel my arm. Oh, is he trying to land inside of it? Ooh, missiles. Yeah, that was my ally. Yep, BDCs are still active. Now he's just ramming it. Maybe? Oh, I just saw the time. I still need to get breakfast in me. So focus on me. was kind of hoping the PDCs would actually do some of the lifting, firing for me. Oh, my shield was stronger, much stronger than I thought. No mini map. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I Oh, is it moving? Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah. All right, I shall see everyone later. Take care. Now I gotta get ready for work.